Well, hello there, my friends. It seems these battles are exciting no matter what. Empire Total War is definitely a game that sticks around for a while. And right now we're facing Aswabath Surati of the actual Maratha Confederacy, excuse me, the Mysore Confederacy. And we're hoping to establish a foothold for good old England here in India. So let's go ahead and jump into the battle. Wish our men the best of luck, guys. Alright guys, we are downhill and we are facing a beautiful fortress. As you can imagine, the Hindu countries managed to make some incredible fortresses here. And right now they are leaving that fortress to try and attack our army. I do hope that we can hold on. We are downhill, so we're essentially hoping that superior British technology is going to defend us here. Now, another thing to consider is some of our units, like the Sepoys, these are actually Hindu units. They're usually from the lower castes, like the Dalits. They're not necessarily accepted in Indian society. So, in fact, they are more than happy to fight for the British, and many times they're extremely loyal. So we know the enemy's approaching over there on the right side. We expected them to approach straight from the center, and on the right side we've got a lot of cavalry. We might want to put the fear of God into the enemy. It might not be a bad idea, but a lot of this is basically colonial cavalry, so these guys are basically fighting for a paycheck. We want to make sure that they are in for the fight, but we're going to try a cavalry attack here on the right side to slash in to the enemy forces and sort of weaken them before they can get to us. For the most part, though, I'm keeping my line. Even though we are downhill, I'm confident we can hold out here. We might even need to pull back, but I think we can do just fine. So here we go. Let's try and hit their cavalry for some serious damage here. Try and get over here so that we don't have to go uphill. And they've got some Zamindari horsemen, a bunch of very dangerous looking units here, but also quite medieval looking for what we're used to. Here we go. Just hope their infantry doesn't get involved. Come on, boys. Bring this guy up for support just in case we need him. And here we go, guys. The British cavalry, or the colonial cavalry, the Dutch, British, basically any nationality. Sort of like the French Foreign Legion, as long as they're willing to fight for the trade company, everything's fine. Now, these guys are proper British cavalry. I mean, we should be able to provide even better support here. It's a hell of a fight here. The combatants are even. Alright, let's flank. And once again, we are using the British Trade Company. This is not the East India, or it might be the East India Trade Company, I don't believe it is. I think it's called the ZOC units. Charge. Boom. Might have superior cavalry in terms of melee combat, but I think with the amount we have here, we're going to overwhelm them. At least that's the hope. Alright, keep it up, boys. So far, the infantry are not getting involved. The enemy cavalry might be superior. There, man. And it looks like they're bringing up some dervishes. I believe the dervishes do have, I thought they had pistols, but they have axes. It's pretty devastating. The thing with a cavalry charge is retreating against enemy cavalry is pretty dangerous too. They can just chase you down. Come on, boys. The commander's still alive, as you can see. He's fighting there. Nice kill by the commander. A beautiful kill, in fact. Don't forget, if you like these videos, my friends, subscribe to the Agrippa Maxanian channel. And if you subscribe, hit that bell button so you actually get notified about our videos. U2's made it really hard for that to happen. So it looks like we did get one of the enemy cavalry units to retreat. A nice start. They're bringing up another one, another group of Zemindari horsemen. I don't see things going well for our cav. I think we've done a lot of damage here, and that's great. So I think those Zemindari horsemen are going to get out of here. We'll forever remember the contribution of the colonial cavalry, as well as one unit of British cavalry. Come on, boys, finish them off, and we can turn to the other cav unit. It looks like the enemy's actually kind of winning slightly here. Now, I know this is very risky, but I'm going to attempt to charge here. Looks like the enemy infantry is moving forward towards our infantry. That is definitely something we didn't want to happen, but I want us to get a nice flank charge on the enemy cav here. Zamindari horsemen are going to be a problem. So I'd rather deal with that problem immediately, even if it means losing a few colonial cavalry units. Not all of them are British citizens, so who really cares, right? Sounds a bit harsh, but I think that's the way it is. Definitely run us off. Some enemies approaching. Let's get to the front lines. So these are just colonial militia. They're not great. So I'm actually going to move up some redcoats. They're actually line infantry. That's just what us Americans call them. And I'm also going to see if I can switch my fire to canister shot. Do the same with this one. I want to get out of the way, though. The enemy's close enough for that, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some good old-fashioned canister shot. Let's fire on these German ships. They are a melee-only unit. So if we can shoot them down now, we don't even have to worry about them. Come on, boys. Nice! Reload. We still have to unlock the cycling reload, cycling front line, I should say, which is a lot better. Which basically means that your men will fire, move forward, etc. Keep in mind, guys, they've got those elephants, and they are on the way. I'm going to try to slow down these Hindu musketeers. Right now, we're putting mostly East India Company units on the line. With these, it is the East India Company. British East India Company. Don't give up, guys. Alright, we're holding the line here for sure. Here we go. Our Sepoys are also in this fight. Doing a beautiful volley. The Sepoys are actually very good units. Like I mentioned before, they're very brave. They're also just very good in terms of firing, etc. That unit is great. Let's try to get behind the enemy and do a bayonet charge. They're being overrun. Go charge the arty. Get those bayonets in! Charge! Show your worth and earn your check. Oh man, we're right when the enemy cap attacks. We do not have square formation right now, but it looks like that bayonet charge was pretty effective. Stab away, boys, stab away. I think ultimately the cavalry might take away the effectiveness of the charge, but we definitely got some kills. It looks like our regiment is doing a fine job. Where is our general unit? I want to move him back here. He's not in a safe place right now. They're absolutely trying to overwhelm us, so let's start moving forward with our Sepoys. I don't care if friendly fire is a problem here. It will be a problem one way or another. They still have those elephants. I'd love to get the Sepoys to fire. They probably also know better than anyone else how to take those beasts down. But at the same time, with this massive group of enemies, I can't help but fire into them. So let's go ahead and do that. A lot of it is armed populace, so just militia, but it's still a threat. Reload the boys. Alright, here we go. It's up to the Sepoys. The enemy's absolutely advancing. just basically trying to slow them down little by little. Friendly fire here because of our setup, so let's try to expand it. Given the situation, I think the best thing to do is actually get our bayonets going and charge. The Sepoys can keep on firing for now, but eventually we want them to arm their bayonets and charge as well. The enemy have scimitars, so I don't think our odds are very good for defense, but we're going to get some bayonets on. That's it! Into the breach, Sepoys! Enemy elephant units are definitely dangerous. Let's see if the Sepoys can fight back enough to get a victory for the crown. We're going to get the general back even more. We've basically got 3 units left to use. We take out the armed populace there. And I'm going to move these guys forward. So we actually have a British unit and an East India Company unit, and they are going to be our last line of defense against the enemy. Let's hope that the Sepoys are doing well in that close combat situation. Okay, we've got some enemies running. We do risk firing into our own units here, but I think the risk is worth it. It's worth the reward. Actually, we'll fire at the horsemen. They're still firing at our own men. Nice! Enemy is retreating, guys. It looks like the bayonet charge is working. God save the king, King George III. Alright. Very nice. Look at that. You can see the casualties there on the ground. It's pretty brutal stuff. Into the breach, boys. And have our Sepoys assist our redcoats here. And I think those skirmishes are about to take off. We still have some huge elephants that are sticking around. So what are we going to do about them? I think we need to fire on them. First, let's stop the armed populace. It might not seem like a lot, but guys, our morale is so low right now that we need these guys to go ahead and just get a nice volley off. There we go, 1 down. Close enough to get a shot. Yeah, they're doing everything they can to try and turn the battle around. But I think our secondary line, our third line, is actually going to be quite useful here. Move up, boys. Guys are destined to kill those elephants. Now another problem, and thankfully this is not a campaign, it's just a single battle, but if this was an actual campaign, well, you guys have to deal with the campaign. I'm going to be playing it for fun anyway. Now that even though I might get a victory in this battle, I've lost so many men that I might not be able to hold the territory that I'm currently in charge of. I think we're fine in terms of the elephants. Yeah, they were pretty easy to kill, pretty realistic there. But some of our units have run out of ammunition, namely our Indian Company. Take no prisoners, boys. Sepoys. Sepoys are also out of ammunition, as you can see there. So much went on during that battle, guys. And again, if you enjoy these kind of battles, hit that like button, comment down below. It really helps the channel. And we want to get more people involved in our wargaming antics. For king and country! Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Man, it was not a clear victory for a very long time. Now I think we've got it, but wow. They're not just savages, that's for sure. The enemy here has had a tremendous amount of practice in war against the Mughal Empire for hundreds of years. So, you know, British walk in here with a few mercenaries paid to take over this region, it's not at all surprising to me that we have tremendous casualties. Absolutely tremendous. That is a battlefield we will never forget. Just all over the place. There are hot spots of dead everywhere. That initial cavalry fight, too, was really cool. I think it was just beautiful the way it worked out. But I believe we did show the dominance of the English Empire here. Now, they still have more men in other counties, but at least for this battle, I think we've got it. Look at how dedicated they are, even at the very end. Battle yet, not before one final volley. Oh, never mind, we have no ammo left. That shows the insanity of our current position. I am, however, going to go ahead and get a nice stab in, kill a few more of the enemy, just to make absolutely sure that they understand that we are in control. I'm going to try to get a last volley right here with our Royal English Regiment, the 14th. Men of the 14th should seriously be proud because this was a hell of a fight, and they've actually fought their way through a few regions of India. This is the location, of course, of that first cavalry meetup. If anybody wants to ever write an AR on a single Empire Total War battle, this would be the one to do it on. Because even that initial cavalry fight, you can give some fictional names to the commanders and still make it pretty darn cool. Just so much havoc. So, I'm going to just want to get one more volley, and then I will agreeably stop fighting. Run, boys. Run. Don't walk. Don't dilly-dally. Got tea time. Alright, guys. Final hurrah to the enemy. And they're Hindu musketeers, so they're definitely dangerous. Wow. That is truly an execution. But this is war, and c'est la vie. We could have sent our general after the enemy with a saber, but we didn't do that, so we're actually giving them a pretty good opportunity to go back home and get the hell out of this war. I might do one more volley. I know, I'm breaking a promise.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Now, they're going to have to reload, so getting as close as possible would be excellent.
Yes, sir! Following orders!
But remember, even a few men can make the difference between a close victory and a decisive victory.
Following orders!
Or a heroic one, even. Alright.
Open fire!
They have to reload. Quite a few of them have to reload. And that's a full reload, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to even get a shot off. Ramming down the steel wall. Wow! I don't think we hit anybody. Oh, we got two. Incredible. Three, actually. Alright, guys, we'll end it there. Quit battle. It's a close victory. Understandable. Totally understandable, actually. And we'll see what the casualties are here. And it looks like 679 killed on our side and 1,231 on the enemy side. Thankfully, quite a lot of our units can be repaired eventually, but we lost a lot of men. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and God save the King.